on my word, will not carry coals.
No, for then we should be colliers.
I mean, and we be in choler, we'll draw.
Ay, while you live, draw your neck out of collar.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not quickly moved to strike.
A dog of the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runst away.
A dog of that house shall move me to stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montague's.
That shows thee a weak slave, for the weakest goes to the wall.
'Tis true, and therefore women, being the weaker vessels, are ever thrust to the wall. Therefore I will push Montague's men from the wall and thrust his maids to the wall.
The quarrel is between our masters and us their men.
'Tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. When I have fought with the men, I will be civil with the maids. I will cut off their heads.
The heads of the maids?
Ay, the heads of the maids, or their maiden heads. Take it in what sense thou wilt.
They must take it in sense that feel it.
Me they shall feel while I am able to stand, and 'tis known I am a pretty piece of flesh.
'Tis well thou art not fish. If thou hadst been. Poor John, draw thy tool. Here comes two of the house of the Montagues.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
How? Turn thy back and run?
Fear me not.
No, marry, I fear thee.
Let us take the laws of our side. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by, and let them take it as they list.
Nay, as they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, which is disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Will we get in trouble if I say yes?
No.
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. But I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
But if you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy swashing. Blow.
Part fools, put up your swords. You know not what you do.
What art thou doing among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do, but keep the peace. Put up thy sword. Or manage it to part these men with me.
What drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word as I hate heck. All Montagues and thee, have at thee, coward.
Clubs, bills, and partisans, strike. Beat them down. Down with the Capulets. Down with the Montagues.
What noise is this? Give me my long sword, ho.
A crutch, a crutch. Why call you for a sword?
My sword, I say. Old Montague has come and flourishes his blade in spite of me. Thou villain Capulet, hold me not. Let me go.
Thou shalt not stir one foot to seek a foe.
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighborhood, stand still. Will they not hear? What ho, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture from those body hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls, bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and made Verona's ancient citizens, cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield old partisans in hands as old, cranked with peace to part your cranked hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, shall go along with me, and Montague, come you this afternoon, to know our father pleasure in this case, to old Freetown, our common judgment place, once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Who set this ancient quarrel new approach? Speak, nephew, where you by when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours, close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them, in the instant came the fiery Tybalt with his sword prepared, which, as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut the winds, who, nothing hurt withal, his timid scorn, while we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more, and fought on part and part, till the prince came, who parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad I am he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the gold window of the east, a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad, where, underneath the grove of sycamore, that westward rooteth from the city side. So early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood. I, measuring his affections by my own, which the most sought where most might not be found, being one too many by my weary self, pursued my humor, not pursuing his, and gladly shunned who gladly fled from me.
Many a morning hath he there been seen, with tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to clouds more clouds with his deep sighs, but all so soon, and as all the cheering sun should in the farthest east begin to draw, these shady curtains from Aurora's bed, away from light steals home my heavy son, and private in his chamber pens himself, shut up his windows, locks fairy daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black importance must this humor prove unless good counsel may the cause remove.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it nor can I learn from him,
Have you importuned him by any means?
both by myself and many other friends, but he is own affection's counselor. Is to himself I will not say how true, but to himself so secret and so close, so far from surrounding and discovery, as is from bud pit with an envious worm, eerie he can spread his sweet leaves to the air, or dedicate his beauty to the sun. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grown, we would as willingly give curious men.
See, where he comes, so please you step aside. I'll know his grievance, or much be denied.
I would thou wert so happy by the stay, to hear true shift come, madam, let's weigh.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But news struck nigh.
Hey, me, sad hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
In love? Of love?
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love, so gentle in his view, should be so tyrannous and rough and true.
Alas, that love, whose viewed is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to his will. Where shall we dine? Oh me, what fray was here? Yet tell me not for what I've heard at all. Not much do with hate, but more with love. Why then, all brawling love, oh loving hate, oh anything, of nothing first created. Oh heavy lightness, serious vanity, this happy chaos of well-seen forms. Feather of lead, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep. This is not what it is. This love feel, that I feel, no love in this. Does thou not laugh?
No, cuz, I rather cry.
Good heart at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Why such in love's transgression? Grief of my own lie heavy in my breast, which thou wilt propagate to have its press with more of thine. This love that thou last shown doth add more grief to too much of my own. Love is a smoke made with fumes of sighs, being purged, a fire sparkling in lovers' eyes, being vexed, they seek nourished with lover tears. What is it else? A madness most discreet, a choking gall, and a preserving sweet. Farewell, my cause.
Soft, I will go along, and if you leave me so, you do me wrong.
Tut! I have lost myself. I am not here. This is not Romeo. He's some other where.
Tell me in sadness, who is it that you love?
What? Shall I groan and tell thee?
Groan, why no, but sadly tell me who.
Bid a sick man in sadness makes his will. Ah, word ill urged to one that is so ill. In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aimed so near when I supposed you loved.
A right good markman, and she's fair I love.
A right fair mark, fair cause, is soonest hit.
Well, in that, hit you miss. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow. She's half being's wit, and is too strong proof of chastity well armed. From love's weak childish bow, she lives uncharmed. She will not stay the siege of loving terms, nor bite the encounter of assailing eyes, nor ope her lap to saints seducing gold. Oh, she is rich in beauty, only poor. That when she dies, with beauty dies her store.
Then she hath sworn that she will still live chaste.
She hath, and in that sparing make huge waste. For beauty starred with her severity, cuts beauty off her posterity. She is too fair, too wise, wisely too fair, to merit bliss by making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
'Tis the way to call hers exquisite and question more. These happy masks that kiss fair ladies' brows, being black puts us in mind that hide the fair. He that is struck and blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Show me a mistress that is passing fair. What doth her beauty serve but as a note, where I may read who passed the passing fair? Farewell, thou cannot teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine, or else die in debt.